Hello, my fellow stellar gamers. It's your gal, GamerGal792, and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, so last time that we played the first half of the trial, and I don't know what to say. If I'm being perfectly honest. So last time we started the first episode, The Lost Turnabout. Basically, Phoenix is suffering amnesia. And and we're defending a police officer who is accused of murdering her boyfriend, who is another police officer. So it's police palooza, pretty much. And we got through listening to Gumshoe's testimonies. And just as we were about to get Maggie off the hook, Payne comes in. Yes, you heard me correct. Winston Payne comes in, who's the prosecutor of the case, with basically a new witness. Whoop-de-doo for us. And this is not a good thing considering we have amnesia. Amnesia? Hi, Maggie. What's up, darling? I love the new music in this. Like, I love it. I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. We tried to tell you earlier, Maggie, but none of you guys listened. You're the only one that knows about this. Judge doesn't know. Payne, God forbid, I don't want him finding out. Gumshoe doesn't know. Basically alone. Why did you tell me, sir? I tried telling you earlier. I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you could fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. No. Bunkheim already did that. I don't need another shock. Come on, lower your head a little. Maggie kick should be all you need to do. Do not. You might reset my amnesia. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. That's okay, darling. That means you're a nice lady, but I'm good without the kick, please. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. That's okay. Oh, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Yeah, it'll come back. I'll get my memories, don't worry. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We could deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Look at her. Of course, I'd be honored to. She's like our Maya and Emma. Well, I guess we'll start with my name, and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright? What a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember. Yeah, no. This is major amnesia. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. Oh my god, her eyes. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay. There's some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Phoenix's business card. It's my business card. I handwrote my cell phone number on the back. That's a little weird. Oh, in case they contact me, duh. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. I'm gonna take a look at that card before we go on. Oh, never mind, I can't. And this case? Yeah, can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Oh? Hurry up and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. Yeah, please, babes. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Oh. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. Okay, so she found that phone. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where is the phone you have found now? I gave it to you yesterday. To me? Is that the phone in my pocket? You mean this? Oh. Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along! Who was that? You saw me... Ah! Oh my god! I'm about to cry, Maya! Oh my gosh, thanks! Oh my god, I missed you! Oh my gosh, babe, Maya, how have you been? It's been so long! You're so mean! Oh my god, I haven't voiced Maya in a hot minute. Oh my gosh, Babs, I missed you! How are you? How's your training? I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up! And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left! No, who the heck is this? Oh no. Oh, let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl too. Uh-huh. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Yes, babes, I knew I could count on you. Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's been so long since she's called me that. Ah, my heart. Maya, thank you, babes. Thanks. What the heck is this? A list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in... There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. Oh, interesting. I think these guys are members of that group. Names list added to the court record. A list of unfamiliar names and phone numbers. Members of a con artist group? Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me! And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday! Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Excuse me, Maya, I'm not that old. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Oh, god damn it. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops, guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck! I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. Oh, Babs, I'm so happy to see you. Oh. Alright, let's do this. Let's do it. Go, people. Maya's back to my side. Yes! Oh, just like old times. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Oh, dear God.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see.
Oh, it's one of those people. Well, whoop-de-doo.
So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on.
There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness, a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
Well, hello to you, sir. I remember you from the opening cutscene. Oh, karma's gonna become a bitch to you, sir.
Please state your name for the court witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a few things. I'm gonna give him a classy voice, even though he's a stuck-up little... Whatever, it's just how he dresses.
Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was worth taking a walk?
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me, oh god, selling that, that's, oh no. Hi, top quality, you understand? I'm merely looking at the perfect, top-notch, unbeatable university, don't you ever read? Oh, okay, shut up. You're just as bad as old bag, but at least your text is also.
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I'll be more careful from now on.
When he talks fast like that, I'm just gonna go away from his voice and just talk in my normal voice.
What is he, a human chatterbox?
Yes. Ugh, I have to question him. Hello again, sir. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need to apply. Glasses? That's a weird statement. Glasses? You aren't wearing glasses. Oh, that's gonna play a role later. That's enough. Your name, witness. Quit flashing your hair at me. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Play what? Stop playing hardball before we take you out. Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
What? This is what?
Oh man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I'm Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. What? What? If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit.
Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk. Prepubescent, sorry, with mommy. If you must know, shut up!
Anyway, please testify to this court about what you saw during your walk to the park.
Oh my god, if Edgewood was here. Oh, he would have a field day with this man. See, he said it again. Taking a walk? You know you... Shut up and just talk. What you witness will do, Mr. Wellington. Thank you, Judge. God. What I saw that day, well, I can't wait to hear this. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. Your life situation? Oh, joy. I don't remember the time at all that well, but I do believe it's past 6 p.m. Alright. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. Banana? What? Since when were there bananas? That was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive? Nick, did you just hear what he just said?
What, about the bananas? Yeah.
That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm?
Listen, Maya. I'm getting to there. It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
You mean Maggie?
Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Ooh, okay, let's go, Phoenix. Alright, what I saw that day. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. No one cares. I don't remember the time at all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell. Here's your bananas, sir. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why did you say so earlier? Oh, this is gonna be really funny. But don't think you can use that as a way to pull more information out of me. Oh no. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
Huh? What? Baseball glove? Oh, you sweating now, boy? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness... I almost want to say this. But if you say that these bright as hell baseball glove is, you know, bananas, that says that he has very, very bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden?
What pain? Your Honor, it's a very simple to mistake gloves for a bunch of bananas.
No! No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people. Oh god, you're used to the world view. Sure, in the end, we find out that it's in fact the glove for the bananas. However, when viewed from afar, I do think it's room enough for doubt, don't you?
Yeah, bleh.
And this is why I asked how bad your eyesight is. They're both 22. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible. That's horrible. Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? Oh, what you gotta say? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them. How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Oh, what was that? How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting evil man. Thanks, but that crown goes to Von Karma and Gant. You're like those people who rejected the Jonah Arc. She would brave the courageous, only to be caught by horrible and righteous people, and while she didn't do anything wrong, she was still brutally burned at— Okay, shush! Which boils down to you not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
Did he strangle himself? But the height difference is only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
Alright. What happened next? Oh, dear God, let's hear it. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have had a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer. No way. You may question the witness now, Miss Rock. I don't want to. Please, Judge, please. Spare me. I really, really don't want to. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. What? That's like a almost a 20-minute gap. Sir, objection! Get this nonsense out of here. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ah! Oh god, he is strangling himself. Oh dear, dear. I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. Pain, stop it! The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. I don't think so. Get him, Phoenix. Let's go. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Mr. Wellington. Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Yeah, sir. Talk. Answer the question. Telephone. Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? Oh. You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Mitch's yoke doll. I'm sorry for that pronunciation. You must think you're really something special. Of course I am. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it? Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you heard of all geniuses crooked by rationale since I have my own quirk? I don't think simple plain people can like that can understand. Enough! Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone?
Nick, that cell phone! Could it be?
You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Alright, come on, Phoenix, let's go. Let's go. Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? Yeah, sir, where? What are you getting all excited about? You seem a little bit confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone.
And I thought that just maybe this was his.
Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth.
15 minutes, really?
There's a phone booth right next to where he fell! Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? Yes, I do. Absolutely. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. No witness's testimony has ever made sense. Not a freaking one. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. There's a reason for that. Like always, there's always a reason to every single thing. Sorry, I was moving locations while I was talking. Shoot. Nope, out of here. Thank you. Hopefully that didn't make it into the recording and I accidentally opened something. How dare you? Shut up, Payne. Seriously.
You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Public phone booth? Oh god, the cell phone! Maggie found this at the park and she got contacted by the owner, but they never showed! It's very simple. This is the evidence that backs up my claim. And yet again, you have presented this to the court with an obtuse, meaningless item. Huh? It's obtuse and meaningless?
I don't get you at all, Nick. Why do you think he wouldn't need to look for a phone in the first place?
Well, that's because I was looking at the evidence and it just hit me. I thought, hey, he really didn't have to look for a phone.
Then why don't you hurry up and present that piece of evidence?
Oh, what was that piece of evidence again? Alright, let's have the proof then. Oh, that he had no need? Oh my god, I'm stupid. I just said this. Try that again. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo?
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Oh, get it. Order. Stop it.
What does reporting the crime a little late prove the defense?
Shush! The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That's reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Destiny to get his phone back.
But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else?
Was he? Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? What else could he have been looking for? He said that he lost his glasses. And his eyesight's 2200. Okay, I think I have an idea. There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Bright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Oh, I'm being penalized by one. Game, you're too generous. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? If he said he spent 15 goddamn minutes looking for a damn phone booth that was right in front of him, then it's possible he didn't freaking see it because he was probably looking for his goddamn glasses. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. That's the point. These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you... Oh, he just slipped. I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. Guy, I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? I got you now. Told you karma's a bitch. Order. No, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Shut up. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that's why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. I gotcha. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Yes. Of course, that's precisely what I'm doing. With his music. Oh, dear me! Dude, that is not healthy. I know I'm right. He is the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now's our chance to dig deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah! This is so exciting watching you work again. Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. Yes! Praise muscle memory! It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order! Payne, shut up! It's my turn. Your Honor, the defense. The defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why? That's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about it? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that right. Excuse me? But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggey, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how would that person have known her name was Maggie, Maggey? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial. I forgot! Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There is! That's where I presented the cell phone too soon. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? The cell phone. She said that she answered the owner and said her name was Maggie. Take that! Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why, how did you? Pain, seriously, shut up.
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
No, shush. Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning?
I'm getting there.
Do you think there is some relation between the witness's stuff and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone.
Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
Whew, that was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is M-A-G-G-E-Y, but the name that was written on the ground was M-A-G-G-I-E. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Eek! Did you just squeal? Order, order. Now what?
But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
This is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright. Your Honor? Can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. Uh-oh.
Are you sure, Nick?
If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right?
Yeah, but...
Now then, please present to this court proof that the witness had a motive. So if we're saying that Dustin died because the guy who needed his phone back... Oh my god, the phone that Maggie found had these numbers. That's why. Take that! Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found, and we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
What? Con artist?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is an outrage! An invasion of privacy! Nobody gives a shit!
Looking up the numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder! You're one of those people. You're just like those cops that raided brilliant honesty. Okay, they disrupted a genius who worked at... Okay, shut up! I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you, know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Oh my god.
This is unjustified badgering of the witness!
Objection overruled. Ha! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't it obvious? The witness is... I would honestly say... The dude's gotta be a member. If he has all those goddamn numbers in his phone, he obviously has to be a member. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No! This is too much! That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I've got you now. That police officer. Pay what now?
Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Payne? Oh my god, please. Stop.
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering the witness.
Shut up! You already tried that excuse. Yeah. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please, let's think about the content of that phone call.
Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense.
Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, we think like that. Let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness? Oh my god. Because Maggie was with Dustin at the park, at Expose Park. And if we're saying that he's a con artist member, oh my god. It's because the person that was with Maggie at the park was in his police uniform. That's why. Take that! What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh. The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was probably possible that they already run a check on his phone. And he went into a panic, is that what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Oh god, he's gonna listen. Whoa! Okay, sir, calm your shit. Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence! Evidence! This guy's really creeping me out. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con group that. They're all on that phone. That's what I've been saying. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? I told you earlier. The phone I've lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea whose phone in your hand belongs to. But you can't be sure it is of mine, you simpleton. What? Can't we prove it? It feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor! I can't let him turn the tables on me like this! This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. It's gotta be. Maybe... Oh, if we want to prove that it's his, let's try the fingerprints. Let's try to find fingerprints. I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got that phone from Maggie, you wiped it off. I what? He said there was sand all over it, so... Wiped it? I wiped... Wait, can we still check it, even though the prints have been wiped off? I'm pretty sure we can still check it. Pretty thoroughly, too. Dude, get your flashy hair out of here. It's so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. He made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. He wiped them, didn't he? It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You deleted them. Gotta be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Yeah, tell me that. Oh, you are too much! And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Phoenix. Oh my god! Now I remember! You finally remember, Phoenix? Oh, this again! He's going off! Huh, looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Smacked with the fire extinguisher. You finally remember, Phoenix? That's when. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free. I know. I know this one has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. Looks like you came up a penny short. Where did I go wrong? Now hold on. Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. And that will be all. I'll have to bid you, gentlemen and ladies, goodbye. I have a reservation at the ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Thank you for your assistance. You have a stressful day, so please, bon appetit.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let go at that? Let's go, Phoenix! Please wait, Your Honor. Stay right where you are, sir. All right, Nick! I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything.
Shut up, Payne. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? I don't need to. I don't need to ask him anything. Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Come on, you seen me pull miracles out of my pants before? Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this. You cannot prove everything. It's over. For your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor.
Shut up, Payne! I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. Shut up!
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything. If we want to prove that this phone is the Mr. Wellington's. The business card! It says I handwrote my cell phone number on the back! If we want to prove that the phone I have right now is his, we need to call my number, Phoenix's number. Take that! Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Oh my god, I get the judge's score. Yo! I actually got the judge's business card? He's sick! It's written in fancy script. The ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it. Yo. Wait, what am I doing? This is the time to be exchanging business cards? Your Honor, there is something very important about that card, and that is the back of the card. This card is important because of what is on the back. Do I still have it? Oh my god, I do! Sick, let's go! You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but... Well, yeah, in case people didn't call my business. Okay. Oh, I do have Maya's! Maya, age, question mark, question mark. I don't remember who she is, but I get the feeling I know her. Richard Wellington, age 22? A self-proclaimed drifting virtuoso who is still looking for the right college. That's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. I don't care to do it. It's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so. Where's your steel samurai charm, Maya? What, Babs, what happened to it? Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? Yes. We are going to call my cell phone now, and then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things, too. Ah! What? Why is my phone?
It was with the stupid sounding ringtone.
Do not mock my ringtone, sir. Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... Ah! No, 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 no! It can't! By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I can literally sue you for assault, sir. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Yes! Dude! Oh, dear me! Oh, shit! He's choking himself! Oh, God. What a fitting end. How fitting. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. Yeah! He was suffering amnesia the whole freaking trial! He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he had to become paranoid, and I lost all ability to make rational judgments.
And Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty! Woohoo! Heck yeah! I got you, babes! I got you! That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh, thank goodness the judge actually still let me go on with this even though I had amnesia. Alright, we're finally done.
Maggie! I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. Music! I am so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. I know, Maya. That's probably because of me.
Huh?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. What? I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. It is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
That's right, you were talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and, before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house.
Oh.
I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true! That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my late night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything's all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up.
Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet.
I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name.
You bet! I'm gonna make it, I promise! Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess!
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you! Bye, Maggie! Thanks! You take care of yourselves, too! Bye, darling!
What a horrible day. Got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried.
Oh, I'm so happy to see you, darling. Is our profile updated now? No, it still isn't.
Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back! At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also a good ally during others. The judge! The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. Oh. This person. I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else. And this girl... Maya? You finally remembered. Oh, babes! Maya, please don't cry! I'm sorry, it's not my fault he had amnesia. I'm sorry, babe! This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example... Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. But babes, we did miss you. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Milton. Oh, well, damn it! I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. Oh, I'm so glad. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. The end. Yes! Oh, that was so much fun. A brand new episode has been added. Reunion and Turb. Oh, dear me. Okay. Okay, alright. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Next time, we will get on to the next episode of Justice for All, Reunion and Turnabout. Oh, God. I am so sorry. I got my throat caught on something. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye!